Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just finished. So before I get to my review video, I want to talk about something, okay? Last night, I was just scrolling through YouTube, and yeah, I know I don't really normally talk about things like this, but sometimes I do because, like, I feel like I have to just give my own advice on things. And yes, I'm not a parent. I'm just an uncle. And I feel like as an uncle who has a social media platform or has a social media presence and maintains a social media presence, like here and on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and all the things except for X, formerly known as Twitter. But anyways, I recently saw on my notifications, on my YouTube notifications, that Tyrone Magnus did a video on a teacher that is going or has gone viral or is going viral because she is a teacher who teaches dance. She's a dance teacher. That is great. That is cool. That is fun and awesome. And teachers are unappreciated, especially the good teachers. Okay, the good teachers are so underappreciated that we kind of forget about them. Look, for me, I've had some really great teachers. I've had some really terrible teachers. But the teachers we learn from because they are good. The teachers make us who we are. Or they kind of make us who we are today. Or who we are in the future, depending on your age. But look, have I always been a great student? No, I really haven't, okay? I can honestly say that. But look, there aren't many teachers that I hold in great regards for, or that I value. But to those I say, I am very appreciated. I appreciate what they've done and what they taught me. Okay? Like, for example, my teacher. I've had a really awesome drama teacher, okay? Mr. Laughin. He's a fantastic drama teacher and a really great musician. My social studies teacher, Mr. DeSalvo, who I respect and admire. I also admire and respect Mr. Laughin as well. Those two teachers are in my top tier most respected teachers. My second grade teacher and her kids who substituted me, Mrs. Woods. I respected her. I respect her. I don't know if she's still alive or not, but I still respect her. I respect her sons who substituted me throughout my entire childhood, or most of my childhood. I respect my art. I respected all of my art teachers. My art teacher, one of my art teachers, okay, who I haven't seen since 5th grade. Made me say this, and I use it to my nephews and whatnot when they say something bonkers and nuts. I say, "You are full of baloney." That was my and I got that from my 1st grade art teacher. Okay. Cause I would always come up to him and be like, "Hey, I'm crushing on this girl. I'm crushing on this girl. This girl is my girlfriend. This girl is not my girlfriend." And he's like, "You are full of baloney, Kevin. That is full of baloney. Are you full of baloney?" I'm like, "I think so. Maybe. I don't know." So I stole that catchphrase from him. So I don't know if he's still alive or whatnot, but I do respect him, and I kind of stole that phrase from him. So yeah, am I full of baloney? Probably, but it is true. Heck, I respect my art teacher, Mrs. Brooks, who was pretty awesome. And my other art teachers, except for one art teacher I didn't really like, but that was just a different situation. I mean, she was fine, but I didn't really act up in art because art is freaking awesome and cool, and we need art and drama and music. Also, I've never really liked my music teachers all that well, but except for one, I did really like one music teacher, or maybe two. I'm not really familiar. I did like my 1st grade music teacher and my kindergarten music teacher. One, because my music teacher in 1st grade, we put on this play in 1st grade that I remember fondly, and none of my parents showed up to any of my performances except for one. My mother showed up for one performance and never really showed up for any others school performances that I attended or was a part of. But we sung "Lean on Me," "Yellow Submarine," which that's the grade I fell in love with the Beatles. Fun fact. That is why I'm a big Beatles fan. That's why I'm a Beatles fan. It's because in 1st grade, that was kindergarten. In kindergarten, we sung "Yellow Submarine." I learned "Yellow Submarine" because of kindergarten, and when I was in kindergarten. And yes, in kindergarten, I did strip down to my Blue's Clues underwear. Just in the library because I thought it was funny. And Yeah. A lot of people were saying, oh, he's a good one. He's a good egg. He's a good cookie. He's nothing like his older brother. Turn out, stripping down to your Blue's Clues underwear when you're 5 years old might turn some heads. But it was entertaining. I got in trouble for that, so... But, then again, the point is... I learned how to sing when I was 5. And yes, I did grow up with a speech impediment, okay? I had a speech impediment. I learned great music. I learned what great music looks like, sounds like, and feels like. And that's something that's something kids today don't really learn, is great music. And it's honestly a shame, okay? But what I'm trying to say is kids should not be learning. Kids at 5 years old, if you have a little girl, right, who's 5 years old, if you have a little boy who's like 5 years old, 5-year-olds should not be requesting Pound Town in dance class or music class. No. They should listen to, like, I don't know, groups like The Temptations, Elvis, The Beatles, The Monkees, Will Smith, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Green Day, freaking Ludacris. I don't know, people like that. 50 Cent may be a stretch, but 50 Cent does make some really good movies, and he makes some really good music too. So I do like 50 Cent. I do like Ludacris. NWA, not so much. But when they are about, like, it depends on the age, okay? But 5-year-olds should not be requesting to have their teacher put on frickin' Pound Town. Heck, if they want to listen to something frickin', if they want to listen to frickin' music when they're dancing, put on Darius Rucker. Okay, put on Rock Me Mama. Put on some frickin' country. Put on good old-fashioned Reba McEntire. Frickin' Keith Urban. Tim McGraw. I don't know, Rascal Flatts. Or maybe, Johnny Cash. Frickin' Stevie Wonder. Frickin', I don't know, Ray Charles. I don't know. Play some blues. I don't know. Something entertaining. Anything but frickin' Pound Town. What? You're gonna put on Pound Town? You're gonna let your kid listen to Pound Town? Hell no. I'm an uncle, and I don't even I'm an uncle. Look, I love my nephews and nieces all the same. As an uncle, yeah, my nephews and nieces can be a-holes and jackwangs and can at times be full of baloney, but I love them. I love them when they are being full of balonies and freaking jackwangs and a-holes and total nut jobs at times. But I love them because I'm a pretty good, fun, entertaining uncle. But don't have your kid listen to frickin' Pound Town. Are you out of your rabbit ass frickin' delusional ass mind? You're gonna put on Pound Town for a 5-year-old? Heck no. Five-year-old kids should not be listening to frickin' Pound Town or any ratchet straight hood music. Kids today, little kids today, should not be listening to hood street ratchet music. Kids today should appreciate good music by listening to really heartful, talented music that gives life lessons and makes the kid sympathize and relate in any way they relate to a song or music or band. Heck, that's what movies are supposed to do. Escape. Make you feel things. Music does the same thing. Movies and TV is supposed to do the same thing. Does the same thing. If you give it heart and value and make the audience who you're trying to pull in feel what the characters are feeling or the song is feeling, makes you feel or makes them feel, that's what good music is. Okay? That is what fantastic storytelling is. It's all about storytelling and letting your heart out, pouring your heart out to, the millions and millions of fans out there. Gotta give them entertainment. Entertainment is supposed to make the audience escape and feel things that they've been suppressing. Okay? You don't get little Becky. You don't put little Becky in dance class and say, Miss, can we listen to Pound Town? No. If you want to listen to Pound Town, you can Pound Town your little butt back home. That sounded really wrong, but that was just for a joke. Kids should not be listening to freaking Pound Town at 5 years old. If you want to put something on for a 5-year-old, put on freaking Michael Jackson. Okay? Look, I know I make a lot of Michael Jackson jokes, but Michael Jackson is probably a pretty good bet to have your kid listen to. Okay? And this is, I'm not talking about bleached Michael Jackson. I'm talking about black Michael Jackson, okay? The OG Michael Jackson, before the bleaching, okay? before he bleached himself and called it a skin condition, which is a freaking lie, because there's no way you go from black to freaking caramel to white ass caramel overnight, okay? There's no way you do that overnight, okay? There's no way. Sorry, hate to break it to you, but you don't go from Thriller to the opposite of Thriller. Just saying. I was thinking of saying Hitler, but yeah, you don't go from Thriller to Hitler in like overnight. Sorry, joke. That was a joke. Don't cancel me for that joke, okay? Don't cancel me. Don't get mad at me for that joke, but seriously, there's no way you go from putting out Thriller to being white as fuck, okay? There's no way. Unless you're bleaching yourself, unless you bleached yourself. But, look, I like Michael Jackson, okay? He was a very entertaining person. But the moral of this video is you don't put Pound Town while you got little Becky in the background coloring while you're cleaning the house and, listening to music in the background. No, little Timmy and little Becky need to learn great music, like freaking Temptations, the Monkees, the Beatles. Freaking Green Day, Nirvana, freaking Simple Plan, Ludacris, Will Smith, Prince. Prince is a good one. Johnny Cash, Ray Charles, freaking Stevie Wonder, freaking James Brown, if you want to put on James Brown. There's tons of great black singers out there. Great black bands or groups you can listen to for your 5-year-old. But Pound Town is not one of those great songs a 5-year-old little Becky, a 5-year-old Becky should be listening to. No. Little Becky should be listening to The Temptations, freaking Sonny and Cher, freaking Tina Turner. Anybody else besides freaking these modern day musicians who sing about getting butt implants and freaking crap like that. Kids need good music, okay? Kids need good movies and TV shows. Kids need good entertainment. We adults need good music, good movies and TV shows, and good entertainment. Everybody freaking needs good music and good entertainment, okay? As a whole, we all need good entertainment and good art, okay? Don't put on Pound Town for Becky, who's 5 years old, okay? 5-year-old Becky does not need to listen to freaking Pound Town or should not be knowing what Pound Town should be about. Okay? Stop putting on freaking Pound Town for little Becky who's 5 years old and her sister who's and her sister Tara, or like, I don't know, Sierra. Timothy, little Timmy, and Johnny should not be listening to frickin' Pound Town while their cousin Sarah and frickin' Becky are listening to Pound Town at their birthday parties. No, stop it. Put on Red Hot Chili Peppers. Put on frickin' Will Smith, Men in Black. I don't know. Put on Tina Turner. Put on frickin' The Temptations, The Monkees, The Beatles, Rascal Flatts, The Rolling Stones, frickin' Johnny Cash, frickin', I don't know, Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, Reba. Heck, Reba's fine. Tim McGraw. I don't know. Maroon 5. Green Day. Simple Plan. Nirvana. Don't put on Pound Town for little Becky at her 5-year-old party. No. I'm an uncle, okay? I know what kids should and should not be listening to, okay? As an uncle, I can safely say this. I love my nephews and nieces, but I'm never putting on Pound Town for my nephew Jaden or any of my nephews and nieces, okay? Hate to break it to you, but my nephews and nieces should not be listening to Pound Town at all. If they want to listen to music, I'm putting on Green Day, Simple Plan, or any, like, I'm putting on Darius Rucker. Rock Me Mama. But I'm not putting on friggin' Pound Town for any of my nephews or nieces. And that's a final thing. That is the type of uncle I am. I'm a fun, cool, loving uncle who is entertaining, who entertains, and I'm not putting on that song or that. I'm not putting on any of that. I'm not putting on that song for my nephews or nieces at all. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.